It's already tough enough to make friends as it is. When you do have friends, it's even harder to coordinate your schedules together. If you don't have any friends to play Helldivers 2 with, you're left with two options. Option 1 is embark in this beautiful community. We have a Discord full of lovely people that you can play Helldivers with. And honestly, if you even just quick play, 9 times out of 10, you're going to have a good time. But then your second option is to go the solo route. Being a solo Helldiver involves being an absolute savage, and only the most baddest of bad in the world can do it. No, I'm just kidding. It's actually very doable, and I have some tips for you guys today, so let's get into it. Make sure you guys stay till the very end. I have a really cool bonus tip for you guys. First off, you want to be taking advantage of elevation. You want to get absolutely as high up as you possibly can. Okay, maybe not this much, but any even slight height elevation leads you to a huge advantage. More so against the bugs than the bots. Doesn't have to even be things like cliffs. You can literally just even stand on a box or a ledge. Next solo tip is always make sure you have a productive backpack stratagem. I think that is key here. The guard dog rover is my absolute favorite against the bugs, and that is basically a non-negotiable for me. I will sometimes use the jump pack as well, which is also great against the bugs. Now, the portable shield pack really thrives against the bots in my opinion because you are constantly getting shot. I'm always rocking this against the bots, and it comes in handy. It also can help you against mines because I always accidentally step on mines and this saves me. And I also did want to mention the portable hell bomb. I'm not very good with it, but I think if you're someone who knows how to utilize this thing well, it can become a really helpful tool, and it's a very cinematic tool in your journey as well. My next solo tip for you guys: never get too attached to a piece of equipment or a stratagem, because you should be changing up your loadout based on the faction that you're fighting against. Like I referenced earlier, I prefer using the shield generator pack against the bots, whereas I prefer using the guard dog rover against the bugs. That's because you're constantly getting swarmed by groups of bugs in your face, and that guard dog can really protect you, whereas against the bots, you're constantly getting shot from a distance, so that shield just eats away those few shots, and you don't even have to waste any stims. I'm still trying to figure out the Illuminate. Next solo tip, make sure you have a good close range weapon somehow. So if you're using an eruptor as a primary, that's totally fine, but then that means you can't be using an ultimatum as your secondary. Really need something that's going to be able to take out things at a close range. I'm not going to tell you guys what to use. I suggest using whatever you are good with. And as much as I love the ultimatum, unfortunately the ammo capacity really is going to hurt you if you're using something like the eruptor. Next one, always bring some sort of panic button. So for me, that is usually the orbital laser, but also the 500 kg bomb works as well. And I actually am a huge advocate for the Eagle airstrike. I think it's a bit underrated. It's a really great stratagem, and that has bailed me out of a lot of situations as well. Something that's really important as a solo player is I recommend landing far away from the objectives so you can really just settle in, because you really can't waste your deaths here. You only get 5, and oftentimes when we land right into the chaos, there's always that chance that we're going to die. Get settled with all your pieces of equipment, get your loadout ready, and then go do your thing. Next tip, make sure you understand how patrols work. Just because you see a group of enemies does not mean you need to engage. In Helldivers 2, you do not get rewarded for more kills. So with that being said, preserve your resources. You're trying to complete these mission objectives and extract successfully with as many resources as possible. I think this mindset is key as a solo player. And another huge thing is don't be afraid to run away from situations. It might not always feel great, but once you're back on that pelican and you can take a breath, you did it, and that's what it's all about. This is a super fun tip for solo players, but it's also really important, is really make sure you're taking advantage of the environment. So we get hellbobs sprinkled throughout the map. Those things can be huge to help you out. You can also take advantage of explosive barrels or any other explosive that your heart desires. Last tip before we get to our bonus tip, extract early if you need to. So don't feel like you have to take out absolutely everything, every single mission. Yes, the goal most of the time is to 100% the map, but that's not always the way the cookie crumbles. So just kind of go with the flow. If your lives are low and your resources are low and it's been super chaotic, there is no shame at all in just heading right to that extraction point and heading out of there. Give yourself some grace for being a solo player. All right, guys, so thank you for making it this far. I'm excited to show you guys this bonus tip. I do think it's worth it if you haven't seen this before. So you can actually get the pelican to fight for you. You have to time it right and basically run away from the extraction point right as the timer is expiring, so you are outside of the range of extraction as the ship arrives. When that happens, it's just going to hover right above the extraction point and take out a bunch of enemies and go to work. It's honestly just a cool thing that Arrowhead put in this game. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please consider pressing that like button. Help your boy. We are trying to grow this channel so much. Thank you guys as always for watching. Please go ahead and have an absolutely wonderful rest of your day. Peace.